Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. I'm thinking, watching the news, you know, got to thinking about having Elon Musk in there and talking the talk he's doing and using our country and whatever as his own little playground as being a financial advisor simply because he was rich, and doing all these slashings and stuff like that. And I get it, the idea of government efficiency, but technically it should have been, that's what we had elected people to do to begin with. The fact that we got to open up a whole nother branch and go through all this bullshit to do what should have been being done by those elected officials in the first place. And they don't do it simply because they squabble back and forth. Rather than having a president go in there and go, hey, okay, I'm president now. I know you guys elected me, but you know what? Both of you are subject to doing this. Bureaucracy is on both parts. Both parties are doing it. Okay? And there's no reason to point fingers as to who's doing more than the other because they both do it. As far as Musk going in there and doing what he's doing, I just want to. I would love to sit there and tell him you can't. This can't be passing you up. You understand that all these cuts that you're doing and everything that you're doing, I don't know where your rhyme or reason is, but there's a reason why your companies are doing good or are working, and and it's because there's people working them. It's not anything else but, that's cool that you got these ideas. Cool that you had the money to back some kind of idea and whatever. A lot of people don't have that. But never forget that it takes people to work it. Okay? Something is amiss in, I'll say it this way, more of a philosophical. Something is amiss in a rich person's eyes about the common man. I'll say it that way. Something is amiss in a rich person's eyes about the average person, the average worker. Okay? You can have a great concept and start up a company, but realize that in as much as that might have been your baby, it still took other people to do it. You can even explain kind of what you want or hire people to kind of give it a nudge here and there and different things, but it still takes those people to do it. Don't shit on them. Don't turn around and cut them off thinking that they're expendable. And that's what I guess it comes down to. A lot of these things that are being cut and whatnot, it cracks me up, first of all, that you're going right after salaries and people rather than the actual contracts themselves. But that's a vindictive thing that is being nudged by our president, who is very vindictive, extremely vindictive, Does he have a right to be bitter? Yeah, in some instances he does. But he brought this on himself. Once again, rich people, or those that are movers and shakers up in the top tier, do not really have the appreciation that they should for those at the bottom tier that are working their dreams. That says it all right there. Okay? That's what I wanted to say. I got nothing but love for you. I hope things get better. That's all I can say, but all I can do is hope and pray. I'm really not allowed to do any more than that and voice my opinion. You know, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my hardest to figure out how to give support to a president who seems hell-bent for leather to strap us in and torture us, or who really doesn't think about us. That goes back to that rich person thing. You know, I guess I do have a little bit more to say. You know, the whole point of when he says he's trying for peace, that's fine. But the next statements out of your mouth should be something. You can't just stop it there, especially when you are the one capable of moving pieces. You're the one who is capable of being that person in charge. Okay? The way that he talks to the American public is horrible, because it sounds like an infomercial. They give you almost all the advice or almost all of the product, but he saves that other for supposedly some other time, which never comes, or it's because they haven't figured it all out. Okay? We've seen this deal with Ukraine, where they turned around and it was ganged up. This was not about America. This was about a war that's going on that's horrific. Yeah, you're tired of the blood loss. You're tired of all the people dying. You want peace. I get it. So, what? There needs to be a little bit more than that. You can't just say, I want peace, and leave it at that. The people who are so bought into you may stop right there and go, see, he wants peace. But the rest of the world basically is going, okay, and, you know, great talking points, great sales pitch. As in music, we call them hooks, to bring you in to listen to the rest of the music. But so far, I haven't heard the rest of the song. And when you turn around and have a press conference where some guy talks about attire, clothing, why do you always wear that? That's bad enough. that's bad enough, especially when you have a guy who you're holding up as your strongman, Elon Musk, who is never in a suit. And I'll go one step further, especially when the person asking the question happens to be a husband of a senator, not a press, not a legit investigative journalist. Okay? And if he is, that was a very, very dumb question that should have been pointed out on the spot. Okay? The fact that he's Marjorie Taylor Greene even ramps it up a little bit more. These are all things I could go off on the tariffs, I could go off on all, but let's be real. There's a disconnect. And that disconnect isn't on a religious base, isn't on a social base. It's on a base. It's not even on a governmental or an international or any. It is a disconnect between the people that are at the top and the people that are on the bottom, or the workers. There's no appreciation whatsoever. And it shows. You have a business that you love because your dream is being fulfilled. Appreciate the people who are helping fulfill that dream. You have a country that you love very much and you want to work wonders. Okay? Don't screw the people within the country. And you are a leader of all of the people, not just one party or one branch. And you better have the wherewithal to be a chief and commander, a leader. You can't just throw things out there without a forethought. I know I'm all over the map on this one, but that's the reason why I do these. It's for my own peace of mind. And now I can say I got nothing but love. This has been my therapy session for the day so far. And in Jesus' name, may He grant me the grace to carry on and survive the day that I may see another one. Have a beautiful day. It's a wonderful day. Remember that. Got nothing but love for you.